familiar, right? Yeah. Really an honor to continue the legacy here at LuHi. Pastor Vischer, Coach McKillop. What a special place. You're standing here in our new breakout room, which is where students can come and actually get some natural light, study, just be in community with each other. We just opened this up in September along with our new classrooming, and it's really an exciting new era at LuHi. It's so good to be here with you all. Coach McKillop has graciously given us this weekend as we honor him with the Bob McKillop Invitational. I'd really like to thank Gold SN, our lead sponsor, and Mr. Dan Doyle, our founder of Gold SN, for really making this possible, because without you, Dan, none of us would be standing here today. So thank you to you for your generosity. And Coach McKillop, as we shared, always a treat to hear from him. So thanks, Coach, for coming back with us and just sharing a few words with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, It's quite a special feeling to be back here with so many former players and former colleagues. You guys have always given me a sensational gift, and I will be forever grateful for that, as will I always be on your team. So thank you for that. For 60 years, I've been somewhat associated with Lutheran High School. As a high school competitor in the 60s, as a coach against Lutheran in the 70s, as a coach of Lutheran in the 80s, and of course as a college coach, 90s and beyond. I have a love affair with Lutheran. And I think you do too. And I think that love affair is something that has fed a dynamic that allows us to light a torch when we're here and carry that torch when we leave here. And when we leave here, we leave a part of ourselves here. And I think every one of you that has been on this campus, whether it's as a teacher or an administrator or a student, every one of you have left a part of yourself on this campus. And that torch that you left behind is now being carried by John, by Roy, by Jane, by an incredible staff. And I think Dave Hahn was another great one who passed that torch to you guys. So we've got a torch that's being passed from one to another. And that torch is burning brighter than ever. I walked through this hallway earlier today. I was blown away. Wow. Do you believe this is LuHi? What a statement about leadership. What a statement about service. What a statement about commitment. And as I walked around, I thought about 40 years ago. 40 years ago, for whatever reasons, we had financial difficulties, serious financial difficulties. So serious that I was told by the business office, we don't have paychecks for the faculty and staff. No paychecks. People that were paid here at Lutheran High, John, Madeline, Jane, we were paid to pay our gas bill, to pay our mortgage, to put groceries on the table. It wasn't something for a vacation. We weren't paid very much. So when we lost that paycheck, it was a big loss. And I had to tell the faculty, and I chose a Friday afternoon and we went to the old chapel. And I remember distinctly that Friday afternoon having to walk in front of the faculty and tell them they weren't getting paid. And for many of them, it was a punch in the gut. And for many others, it was, is the school going to close? Am I going to have a job? And miraculously, that torch that was lit by Ed Vischer way back when still flickered. And the people on the campus, the students, the faculty, the staff, the pastors, the alums, the great supporters, the parents, they all got together and said, we're going to burn that torch even brighter than ever. And they got together and we kept the doors open. And if those doors weren't open, you wouldn't have been here. You wouldn't have been here, Earl. And those doors stayed open. And not only did they stay open, Marge and Paul and John and Jane got their paycheck back. That's how bright that light burned, which is incredible. And that taught me one of the greatest lessons about Lutheran High School and why I have this love affair. There's great teamwork. incredible teamwork that allows things to happen. And look at our world today. Look at the lack of teamwork in our world today. It's a calamity. It's a catastrophe. It's a disease. It doesn't exist anymore. But we have that right here. And what's the result? Look at the result of the teamwork. This building, this campus. It's extraordinary what has happened because of that. So continue to keep that torch burning brighter than ever. We need it burning brightly. It's not going to happen because we're nice guys and nice gals. It's going to happen because we roll our sleeves up and say, yes, I want to be on that team, and I want us to take it even further. We're on a journey, and it's a continuing journey. It's a journey to excellence. And we want excellence in academics, in athletics, and in our spiritual lives. And it's very fascinating that I had that meeting in the chapel. Because not only did I realize that I needed to have a team there together, but I needed God there with us.
Amen.
And it's one of the great lessons that Lutheran High taught me. You know, I struggled in my first couple of years at Davidson. And then we had great success. You know what the secret of our success was? Prayer. It wasn't X's and O's. It wasn't great players, although Stephen Curry did help.
A little bit.
It was prayer. And I never left God, and God never left me. And that's a message that Lutheran High School taught me. And I'd like to finish with one of the other great lessons that Lutheran High School taught me. You see, I think the two greatest gifts we have in life are time and love. Time. Are you overwhelmed? Do you have enough time? Think about time. You can make more money, but you can't make more time. Your time is your life. Once you give it away, you don't have it back. And see, I used to think that I was giving time to somebody, I was wasting time. Then I came to Lutheran, and I found out that when I invested time as the interim director, man, I got a response. I was investing in people by giving them my time and love. You know, I was so consumed as a coach, absolutely over the edge, brusque, places to go, people to see, plans to make up. I thought I gave my family a nice job. I thought I gave my family a nice life. But they didn't want that. They wanted my eyes, my ears, my presence. See, there's no applause for that. But those two great gifts of time and love, that's what you need to give to all that you're with. And above all, give them to God, because they're the two greatest gifts He's given us and the two greatest gifts that He wants back from us.
Amen.
Time and love. I'm often asked, what about retirement? How you feel about it? 74 years old, and there's still music to be played. And I ain't stopping. I got plenty to do, and boy, I'm very lucky because of my experience at Lutheran High School, which has allowed me to continue this journey that I'm on. So thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you for letting me be part of your team, because I will always be your teammate. Thank you.
Amen.